Well, you know what? I'm starting to understand how the writers can be blaming them, because I am sure that there's no writer on the face of this earth that wrote anything that they said. It made me feel like the principal in that movie. What's the movie I always reference with Adam Sandler when he has to go back to
Billy
school?
Madison.
Billy Madison, where he says, that made no sense. Thank you for that incoherent yada, 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 and making me stupider than I was before I got here. That show needs to die in a fire.
Yes, so does IWA Mid South, and I do believe we will get to that in the indie spotlight.
Oh, God, that's terrible. Dude, Ian Rotten already trying to get money.
Yeah, I heard that was posted on the lovely people at ChikaraFans.com. That is the official
He is
web
the
forum
biggest dirtbag I've ever seen in my life. And anybody that follows his product is obviously a tool.
Yes. Because if you just look at the people, they have his T-shirt that says IWA Mid South, join the family, and on the back it says drink the Kool-Aid. I would love the Kool-Aid people just to sue him.
I would just love for them to all just drink the Kool-Aid, period.
Yes.
Okay? And she is a hose beast. I don't understand what they see in this Mickey Knuckles or Moose Knuckles or Klepto or whatever. She is a hose beast.
Yes.
She is an ugly woman. She has
can't sell.
Big figure. Oh, God. Yeah. Why would you? Oh, you know what? Let me not even get into it, because I'll just ruin the last few minutes that I have. I wish that she had broken her neck. All right, and I mean that legitimately. I am a horrible person. I already accept that. People around me accept it. I wish that she had broken her neck, not her leg, her neck. I wish she had broken both legs and was in a wheelchair. All right, and if he hears this and doesn't like it, I'm not some punk down there where you can jump on.
Am I gonna have to get the button ready?
4 or 5 guys. You come up to Connecticut, because I'm not an idiot, evidently, like the purple-haired flamer, all right?
Levy.
And what you guys did to him will happen to you, you white trash, trailer park, welfare check. That's, you know what, they probably are. I'll tell you what, I guarantee that they're on Medicaid, that they don't need any money for doctor's bills, and if any of those stupid fans are stupid enough to believe that, they're having the sale for that reason, then they need to go to hell too, because that is called the Darwin theory, and they need to be put down like the stupid asses that they are.
I only really have one response to this.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say.
Crab cakes.
Yes.
I just got a message. They want to know if Moose Knuckles is skinnable in World of Warcraft.
She probably is.
Dude, if any man that actually puts anything near her is a homosexual, okay?
So Ian, looking for a date?
Out there.
No.
And he's an ugly man himself. Not you, Ian. You, I do in a heartbeat.
The other Ian, yeah.
Yeah. Ian, and he is a homely man. Oh, man. You talk about people just white. That, you know what? I can understand the death matches. I can get behind them sometimes. But what they did to that man for something that she decided to get involved in is their own white trash fault. All right? It's obvious that they supply these people with beer just so they get applause. You know what? People need, because his son was involved in that too, hitting the guy.
Son.
Yes. People need to get a hold of DCF down there, or whatever you guys call it in your states, DCS, DSS, whatever,
ACS.
and report them and send that video clip to them so that they get their kid taken away, and then they'll learn about pain. But that's just me being serious for the first time on the show.
You're not even being serious. Dude, you're being angry.
What they did to that boy was wrong. And there's no way around it.
There isn't.
She signed on for that match. If she knew she had a contract with TNA, and she was the one, 51 some odd headbutts. Yeah. All right, she's the one that did that.
She went Kobashi on the guy.
Okay, nobody else. That white trash.
I think
she would make the worst hooker in the history of any industry.
Wow.
Okay, she's so ugly. I would pick up a crack head with no teeth before I would touch that beast. Okay. So, did I tell you about the time on the Johnny Money show in the Brooklyn Bridge?
I think
Canadian Tea Party.
Take a quick moment before we start our official segment here, and I have to say that Ed Wood is my new internet hero.
He's everybody's hero. That was the greatest pontification ever in the history of radio.
His thoughts on IWA Mid mirror my own after what happened. You and I discussed this a couple weeks ago. Now the video footage is out there for everyone to see.
I saw it on Monday. I saw it on Monday, a little bit before Raw, and it was the most disgusting display of human life I've ever seen. Ian, there's another guy named Ian in the wrestling industry named Ian Rotten.
Really? What's he like?
John, do you want to take that one?
Ian Rotten is probably, beyond being the worst booker in the history of the business at this point, this is the kind of man who, as you may have heard when Ed was talking about it, had his 11-year-old son hitting somebody with a kendo stick in a match. This is the kind of guy he is. He had somebody jump off the top rope who weighed about 400 pounds and stomp someone's head into an aluminum ladder covered in barbed wire. Does that tell you what kind of person he is?
Oh, wow. The name sounds cool, though.
Yeah, no.
This guy is the worst kind of freaking trailer-dwelling, freaking scum-sucking trash.
Well, it seems that we up here in the Northeast have a strong opinion about one Mr. Ian Rotten and the entire IWA Mid-South community.
Well, I wouldn't say the entire community.
Well, the main fan base.
Some names I can.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Like, for example, there's Ian, of course, and then there's his fat, toothless wife,
Ouch.
Patty.
Ouch.
And then, of course, there's Mickey, Karma's a slap in the face, and I broke my leg is what happened.
Mickey, hold on. Mickey Karma's up Knuckles.
Yeah, pretty much. There's that. And then, of course, you have Jim Drink My Kool-Aid Fannin.
Yeah,
who was, like, the worst.
I read his rants up on our lovely little board, and the dude's out of his freaking mind.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Saying that they were enlightened.
By what?
Well, what is there to be enlightened about almost killing somebody?
Yeah, you know who also thought they were enlightened?
On this, and I could drop names, but I probably shouldn't out of confidentiality.
You know who also should be enlightened? Who thought they were enlightened? Koresh did. Manson did. These guys are just the sickest pieces of garbage walking God's green earth today.
Jim Jones, the originator of the entire Kool-Aid thing.
Just, ugh.
Yeah.
We have 9 people listening. You're listening to the Matt Ryan radio program every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. only on WKRB.org.